Hey all you cool cats and kittens, this is Carol with Big Cat Rescue. No, I'm just kidding guys. It is Coach Mustache Chad here. Today is Thursday, the 14th of April, and hope everyone is enjoying their quarantine time, staying moving, staying active. That's how we're going to get through this together, guys. I have a bit of a longer video planned for you today, not only because most of you have nothing to do, but because I have to give a shout out. On a serious note, I want to take a quick second to recognize a few people. We have a number of our members in the community here at the port that are actively working on the front lines, whether it be in hospitals or, for the fire department, for a police force, anything. So I want to take a second and really recognize those people because they have put a lot at risk. They are working as if nothing is happening and want to make sure that we show a little bit of love to them. So from all of the coaching staff and the members here at the port, Nick Armelino, Garrett Perkins, Aaron Russo, Bianca Montero, Caroline King, Welvy Dunn, Bridget Flynn, Dan Summers, Bill McQuillan, Rick Condon, Todd Germain, Jeff Moore, and John Forbes. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. We care about you guys so much. I also want to give a shout out to a couple people that I know personally. My good friend Johnny P, who is working in Boston, my cousin Lindsay, who is working at Upstate Hospital in Syracuse, New York, and my sister-in-law Kim, who is down in North Carolina. Love you guys. Thank you so much. We appreciate what you do. All right, guys, switching gears now. We're going to talk about the nitty and the gritty today. We have a strength discussion and a WOD discussion. So first, we're going to talk about the strength. We have some tempo push-ups planned for you guys today. We're going to be doing 5 rounds of 5 to 10 tempo push-ups with a 4-second negative into a 1-minute plank. So what that means is you're going to be doing somewhere between 5 and 10 push-ups where you're starting in the top position, and this gentleman, this very good-looking gentleman to my right, is going to demo this for you. Starting in the top position, guys, taking a deep breath, slowly descending. Once you hit that 4-second mark, that is when you're going to pop out. You're going to go back into the second one, again, 4 seconds down, pushing up as quickly as possible. When you're done with your first set, you're going to just drop to your elbows. Hopefully you have a timer going, and then you're going to go into a 1-minute plank. Now, feel free in between those 5 rounds to rest as needed. For those push-up ninjas that need to do more than 5 to 10 per round, go right ahead. But for everyone else, somewhere between 5 and 10 is going to be the goal. So that is going to be the strength for today. The workout of the day today, guys, is going to be something a little bit different. We have 2 different types of movements here. We have a run and some dips. So I'm going to go into each of those. Now, to run, what you guys are going to do is you're going to pump your arms back and forth with your feet moving in the opposite way, and you're just going to go, okay? Starts with a 400-meter run, guys, into 20 dips. You're going to do 200-meter run, 20 dips. One last 400-meter run. Now you're going to rest for 4 minutes and then repeat. So that 4-minute rest, guys, is plenty of time to get that heart rate down. So don't be afraid to push the run. As far as the dips go, I want to make sure that I talk about all of the options here because not all of us have ring dips at home. For those of us that do, what you can do is a couple different versions. You can do a strict ring dip or a kipping ring dip or a scaled ring dip. So we're going to have another demonstration from this very attractive gentleman to my right who is going to first demo a strict ring dip. So again, a ring dip, you're starting at the top, fully locked out elbows, and much like an air squat where the first movement in our hips is back, the first movement in a ring dip is going to be shoulders forward. You want to make sure, again, that you're going low enough to where your triceps are almost parallel with the ground. We're not going too far down negative, putting too much of a strain on our shoulder, and then pressing out with our elbows tracking behind our back, not winging out to the side. Now, if you have strict ring dips, that's absolutely great. If you're not there yet, can only get a few, don't be afraid to do a kip one. You're gonna follow the same instructions for a strict ring dip, only at the bottom. What I want you to do is, keeping an upright torso, you're gonna kick or bring your knees to your chest, sort of give you a sense of weightlessness real quick. Kick your heels up to your butt, and then you're going to press out. Now, for those of you that have somewhere in between those two, as far as the workout goes, since you're doing 20 dips at a time, don't be afraid to scale this back, meaning don't be afraid to break this down to 3, 4, 5 reps at a time. If you have to do 10 strict and then go 10 kipping or 10 scaled after that, perfectly okay too. One last scaling option for the ring dip, guys, is also going to be having your feet either in front of you, like this gentleman is demoing here right now, or behind you or underneath you. The goal for that, guys, is take a little bit of stress off your upper body. You're still getting that movement, but again, you're using your legs a little bit more. For those of us that don't have ring dips at home, which is going to be quite a few, there's a few different scaling options. You can do bench dips, you can do box dips, you can really just dip off of everything, a countertop, washing machine, your bed, anything that gets you elevated and lets you control the movement throughout the entire range of motion, okay? So I believe that covers all of the scaling options. So what I want to do is, one way for us to thank kind of our members that are working on the front lines out there with coronavirus right now, I thought it would be really cool if in your comments tomorrow, either in the strength or the Metcon of the day, let's write what we scaled or how we attack the plan, or excuse me, attack the workout. But let's also take a second, say thank you, and let's write down one thing that we're grateful for. I think it's really easy in times like this, guys, to think about all the things that we're not able to do. But I think it's really, really important to reflect on what we have. So let's stay positive out there, or as positive as we can. Let's get through this together, and let's have some fun at the same time. All right, guys, see you later.